have one simple question for you. Just one question. How many years do you think you can live in one particular country without moving? 3 years, 5 years, 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, or you don't know? Okay, let me make it specific for you. How many years you think you can live in Switzerland? If Switzerland is one country in your option, one of the options that you have to live in Switzerland, how many years you think you can live in Switzerland? Okay, I posed you this question because I want to share my experience of living here for 1.5 decades, 15 years. I've been spending my time since last time I packed my suitcases from my home country, Indonesia, and then moving here and then decided to living in another country, not just only another country, but another continent. And then it's been 15 years, and of course there are a lot to tell, a lot of lessons, stories, experiences, and also many things that I want to share. Switzerland is just like typical clean, punctual, precise, rich, expensive, and also chocolate cheese and everything, all these kind of attributes, mountain, Alps, and everything. Yes, that's true. But above all, beyond all these typical or cliche kind of things, there are a lot of things that normally in life, there are many aspects that I want to share, in my opinion. Just grab your coffee and I will tell you an honest, real experience. First aspect that is very important is your goal of moving to this new country. You really have to know your goal, your purpose, your objective of moving in your new country. I mean, if you're going to move to Switzerland, you have to know why you moved to Switzerland. It's not just only excitement that you will leave your home country and then moving to the new country that looks so exotic, it looks so fabulous, looks so like heaven and everything, but you don't know exactly what the goal is. You yourself know the goal. So whether this is for family, this is for work, but this is your new relationship, or this is just only for everything, but you really have to calculate the goal. Probably you could just put it in one paper, the old version of analysis like SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Why not? But you know exactly your goal, your objective, your purpose, your something that drive you to go to the new country. And this is very essential because that will drive you, or they will save your energy to know about what you are aiming, what you desire. And this is the first aspect. Second aspect is doing research of your daily routine. You gotta figure out your daily routine look like. If this is home life, you gotta know, you gotta create a nice home. Home sweet home will not happen automatically without your effort in building a home sweet home. Believe me, you gotta work on the daily routine of home, like laundry, cooking, childcare if you have children, and then also paying the bills and also taking care of the rubbish and also manage every single detail. The next aspect is family and relationship fulfillment. Why it is important? Because if you come to one particular country because you have a relationship with another person from the new country, that means that you have to make kind of research or learning a little bit of the family background of the person that you are engaging with, right? And if you want to know about the local people habit and culture, you make a kind of like joining the community or group that normally are available for the newcomers or the immigrants to join, and that will make you understand about the local people culture and habit and how they normally live their life. And just be aware of the negative people, because sometimes you do not know if they give you the bad advice or even toxic relationship. Just stay away from the negative people and then try to find a credible community or group, and then it will give you like a nice advice and a true advice. Be smart in choosing friendship in a new country, because not everyone nice, not everyone is honest, not everyone is having a good intention, or not everyone is giving you good advice. So this is like, you can just listen to your gut feeling and also use your brain in finding friendship. Once you come here in Switzerland, they will see you as a newbie if you do not have any experience in working for the companies in Switzerland. So this is something that also privilege for some people who move to Switzerland because they have a sponsorship from another company and then moving here in Switzerland and they got a job. They do not have to find a job from the scratch like what I did. And this is like something else. But you know, if you come here in Switzerland and you do not have any job, then you really have to know about how to find a job. If you cannot find a job for the company, you really have to know how to create the business and but also balance if you have one particular occupation or profession. Switzerland is well known as the rich country. Everybody would admit that. People live here in Switzerland. What I experienced, they are so much into future investment. They know what to do after the pension time comes in their life. They know what their plan in the future, and etc. etc. So this is also what I learned living here for 15 years right now. Plan also about mortgage, car, health, and insurance, life insurance. Here in Switzerland, this is obligatory. This is a must. Okay, whether this is religion or this is spiritual meditation or this is the belief, either way, this is important to make your life balanced. I do believe that every action, decision has to be based on fact and figures. But you know, sometimes I also listen to my gut feeling. I listen to my heart, my intuition in making the decision. And then I believe there is a higher power and spiritual that also make everything easier. Because you know, the research shows that people who believe in a higher power, they will be happier. I I agree with that. I kind of agree with that because I learned here in Switzerland, although people might think that Swiss people are just only logic. They use the brain, fact, figures, and everything, but they are also doing a lot of spiritual things. I do not know about religion because there are some places here to do the religion activities, but I do not think that people here are so religious. I would say this is like really personal thing, so I do not want to highlight it. I do not want to talk about it in more detail because it's very, again, it's very individual. But I do believe what spiritual and belief will help in a daily routine. This is what I experience here living in Switzerland. Health, my dear, that is very important. Physical and mentally health. This is first thing first that you gotta realize. You gotta bear in mind. You know yourself. What is good and bad for your health, mentally health, and also physical health by moving. Last but not least, number 8 is personal growth. This is what you can find it yourself. 15 years living in Switzerland, I've experienced a lot. Meeting many different people, different nationalities. Some of them are so toxic, some of them are so great and incredible. I learned a lot of languages here. I speak 5 languages, by the way, so you can see it in my other videos. And this has also given me satisfaction because if you can speak many languages, then you can integrate. This is my personal growth. So I believe 3 things that will drive everything is successful when you are happy, when you can respect your life, when you can have the personal growth or improvement. And this is what I want to do in my whole life, no matter what difficult the situation. I hope these 8 aspects that I have learned living here in Switzerland for 15 years, something that can help you if you want to move out from your home country and then living in a new country, no matter where, whether it's in Switzerland or whether in another continent or whether in other countries in another continent. Things that you need to learn is do the research. For all the aspects, do the research in advance. That will save your energy and time and also everything beforehand. Okay, thank you very much for being with me. Stay positive. Don't forget to be grateful for everything. And see you in the next video.